I just had something to say. So I was just sitting here thinking like I was just looking at my baby, and I was thinking like of some new things that I would like to implicate into our lives. For the better. Some changes. Um, from some old ways. Change into some new things. So then that way, it can evolve into something more. Make things easier. And I was thinking like you have to really give yourself grace. Okay, you really do have to give yourself grace because we be too hard on ourselves, and when we hard on ourselves and we don't give ourselves grace, you know, it applies it applies pressure to us. Unknowingly, like you put pressure on yourself because now you feeling as if you're not getting anywhere. You know what I'm saying? When all in all reality, the reason why you made it to where you are now is because of the changes that you have made to make your life more, flow in a much more a harmonious way, or just, just flow, supposed to work what easier. It was supposed to work easier and not harder. I work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? Work smarter, not harder. Just making things, and that's what you're doing, collective. You know what I'm saying? You've been making things more flow, more, um, smoothly in your life. So give yourself grace. Think about the decisions that you've made in the past 3 months, 2 months, or a year, or even 2 years. You know what I'm saying? All the decisions that you have made that gotten you to where you are. This ain't for everybody. And how, it's people who was in your life, or things that you were doing that you don't do as much, or it's people that you just don't deal with anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because the relationship just what it was time for that relationship to expire. You know what I'm saying? And you made that choice because I guarantee you, collective, the collective that I'm speaking to, you know what I'm saying? A person is not gonna quit dealing with you just because uh you quit messing with them, or you didn't quit messing. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna still deal with you. They gonna still deal with you because you bring a lot to the table. You know what I'm saying? And they harvest off of that. They harvest off of the energy. You know what I'm saying? So you make that decision to completely cut them off because of the cycles. You know what I'm saying? You learned your lesson and you kept it pushing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for you no more. You elevated, because I guarantee you that if you would choose to be in any of those past relationships, that they will still take because they're takers. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you wasn't, in a place where you wanted to grow and wanted to move forward, you would still be there because it's a comfortability there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you feel some type of kind of way if you had to let people go along your path. You're gonna feel it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the people that be close to us. So, like I said, give yourself grace all the time. Every time you come up with something new that you want to change, it's not going to change right away. It's not going to happen right when you think about it. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to have to keep going through that. That's how we gradually grow on this path. You know what I'm saying? That's how we grow, y'all. And I was just sitting here, like, thinking about some shit, and I was thinking of like looking at my daughter, and I'm like, damn, these some things that I want to do, and I'm like, and it's like the pressure come when you come up with a new task for your inner self. But you don't have to do that because you got the last one done and the one done before that. So you have the not only the courage to do it, but you have the ability to do it. You know what I'm saying? You have everything inside of you to make that happen. You may not get it the first time, the second time, the third time, and that's okay because we all have to figure out a way to, like you sometimes you're not gonna be able to climb that fence the way you climbed it when you was 15. You might have to get over that motherfucker in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So I really want, I would have a light on y'all, but I'm in my room and shit. That's like, very private for me. And so you can hear me. As long as you can hear my voice and hear what I'm saying, be patient with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Show yourself grace because you've came a long way. And so I just want to tell you I'm proud of you. And I know I'm not the only one that's doing the motherfucking work. I know I'm speaking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the only one that sees the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? That can see the whole picture from a whole different perspective. That's way more than what I seen 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So I know that the expansion is happening. I know that the growth is happening. You know what I'm saying? So be graceful. Be grace. Show yourself some grace, man. And keep going. Don't ever give up. Keep moving. You've acquired enough wisdom and enough knowledge to know that you are on the right path. And this is a part of it. This is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You have to you have to you're going to come up with a way to evolve all the time because that's what you want. It ain't about what nobody else want. You want that. And people will make it so hard, make it seem so hard. That's why a lot of this shit you got to keep to yourself and just do it. You ain't got to share nothing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do it to prove no point. You ain't got to do it to show it off. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to show too much because you know then they going to really be coming. So I love you guys. That message is for somebody, okay? And shit, just, show yourself some grace, man. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I love you guys.